Housekeeping magazine, the leading lightning strips and show were tested against the original White Billions professional show, and it was rated whitest and brightest and awarded best results overall. And this new Pro Gel is even more effective. Call now for your free sample of Pro Gel. You'll never be charged for it.
Afternoon. Today is June the 12th, 2012. It's another post, Joe's Politics 101 YouTube channel. We've had a lot of things happening today overseas, and as a former military retiree who spent a lot of times going back and forth across that water, I would like to offer my condolences to Ambassador Stevens and the other Foreign Service workers that were killed in Benghazi, Libya today. Most of us who join the military or be involved in those type of things, and knowing we got to go to places, we understand and know that there's always some tragedy that might happen, and we may be a part of that. So I offer my prayers to the family of Mr. Stevens and the other Foreign Service workers whose names I have not really gotten yet. My post today is going to be about Mitt Romney. In June of 2012, I posted a YouTube video titled, "Mitt Romney Cannot Do the Job." Basically what I meant was, Mitt Romney cannot be president of this country because he has no ability to do such a thing. Mitt Romney is a rich, naive person who believes in his own mind that money can buy what he believes he is entitled to, the presidency of the United States of America. Over the last couple of months, Romney has showed us, the American people, that he is not qualified to be president of the United States of America. Today, on September the 12th, 2012, he proved to the American people that he is not mentally qualified to be president of the United States. Mitt Romney don't have the right stuff to be president of the United States. When his campaign issued a statement accusing the Obama administration of apologizing to the people who attacked the embassy in Libya, it was despicable. I mean, pure D despicable. And he continued the attack at a press conference later on in the day. My observation of Mitt Romney during that press conference was, he looked scared. He looked nervous. He looked as though he was about to sink on his legs, about to fall down. He knew while he was making that statement and doubling down on it, that what he was saying was wrong. There was no truth, no facts to it. He didn't know what was happening. The picture that Mitt Romney is painting for the American people who keep up with this political stuff is that he will do and say anything to get in the White House. I mean, this is, I hate to keep referring to George W. Bush, who I thought was not qualified to be president of the United States because of his John Wayne mentality and inability to make good decisions. on his own. Mitt Romney may be great at flipping businesses and making money, which is great for him. However, as one voter out of 60 or 70 million Americans, I can unequivocally say that Mitt Romney is not presidential material. He do not have any of the qualities to be president of our country. On foreign policy, he will be a pushover and will probably destroy our respect and appeal to the rest of the world. The other thing I notice is that Paul Ryan is missing. Hadn't said a word. Where is Paul at? He's the vice presidential pick to become vice president in this coming election, which I don't think they will win. But however, that's neither here nor there. He's missing. Hadn't said a word. Americans, let me just ask you of this. Please don't let your undeserving hate of President Barack Obama cause you to waste a good vote on Mitt Romney. We can't afford, in this time, as hard as times are, to push our country back into a situation to where we are highly possible to be involved in some war somewhere because someone convinced Mitt Romney, which probably wouldn't take much because he's already talking war talk as a campaigning to be president of the United States, talking about starting a war with Iran, poking at Russia, and there seems to be this understanding on the Republican side of the aisle of the Republican Party that guns and violence is the key and answer to everything. It's not. I believe Iran understands and knows, which they should not have, and I don't believe they should have, a nuclear weapon. But, you can only do so much. You can only do so much to keep a country from doing anything. They're sovereign countries. They keep trying to say that President Obama is against Israel and he don't support Israel or whatever. I can guarantee you that if anything happens to Israel, that the American government, even while President Obama is the President of the United States, not going to walk away and just let people misuse Israel or just take advantage of them and do what they want to do to them. No, it's not going to happen. So they need to get off of that. What I'm trying to say is we can't afford in these times to be putting somebody in the White House that is uniquely, unequivocally not qualified to be president. He may be a good businessman, but you can tell from his diplomacy that he is not capable of dealing with other leaders, foreign leaders. He don't have the right stuff. He have went to finance schools, from what I understand. He's been successful in business, pretty much destroying businesses and destroying people's lives, outsourcing stuff to overseas, those type of things. That don't make him qualified to be president of this country. He needs other qualities. As long as he's been running around in politics and running for president, he should know by now that you just don't start accusing the present administration of apologizing to people who are attacking our country. What kind of idiot is that? I've said it before, and I'll probably keep saying it. And if he becomes president of the United States, I'm not going to disrespect him, but I will tell the truth. He's an idiot. How can you vote for someone that's going to do some idiotic, crazy stuff? If I apply for a job and I lie, I hide and I duck, you're not going to hire me. So don't hire him. My opinion is we need to keep who we got and keep going forward. Keep Barack Obama as president of the United States for the next 4 years to get our country out of this mess that we're in. We can't afford to turn it back over to the Republicans' ideas. We just can't do it. Our country won't survive if we do anything different than keep Barack Obama in office 4 more years. Vote for Barack Obama. That's my pledge. That's my request. I'm voting for him. I ask you as citizens to vote for him also. Thank you and have a good day. God bless. See you the next time.